November 15th is a date of many firsts in history. In 1791, it witnesses the opening of the first Catholic college in the U.S. In 1864, the School of Mines of Columbia University was the first mining and metallurgy school in the U.S. It later became the foundation of Columbia's School of Engineering and Applied Science.
First regularly scheduled commercial flights over the North Pole began in 1954, and in 1969, the first commercial ad appeared on English TV.
Here's hoping to many more firsts in the history that we're a part of. Up next, BTVN's latest news. Enjoy.
Bullseye.
We'd like to start off with a reminder that to explore Taiwan, parent-student information meeting will take place on Tuesday, 6 p.m. in the Upper School Chinese Room.
Please refer to the email sent out by Mr. Payne for more information and contact him or Mrs. Payne directly if you have any further questions.
Winter Formal is coming up quite soon. It will be held on December 7th from 8 to 11 on campus.
And nobody likes awkwardly dancing, or rather, just standing in a half-empty room, so please do come and enjoy a great time with your friends. The more the merrier, as always. We'd like to now give out a warm congratulations to Alexa Britt and Haley Yoon, who have received accolades from the 2014 Kansas City Metro All-District Honor Orchestras.
Alexa scored second highest score in the metro area to become the assistant concert master, while Haley advanced over 15 places from her placement in the 2013 District Orchestra.
Congratulations on these fantastic accomplishments, Alexa and Haley. We wish you the best of luck in future successes.
No, I've noticed that Barstow always had this tradition of excellence. We see so many incredible talents achievements, so much honesty and dedication in our students and faculty.
That's thoroughly true. Hey, maybe traditions of excellence can go into our school's pamphlet of Barstow traditions. Let's look at some others that are official. Here's a story produced by Jonathan Butch.
So let's talk about how traditions have come to be in Barstow's history. It usually happens that something like Tree Day stems out of a need. So for instance, when we moved to this campus on State Line, it was a cornfield. And when they cleared out the corn and built the school, we didn't have any trees. So what better thing to do than ask people to donate money to put some trees on the campus, and we kept doing it year after year, and pretty soon it was known as a tradition, and then it was really known as a necessity, as a way to keep the campus green, and people looked forward to it every year. They like to give money to donate in honor or memory of someone. Some traditions are actually kind of funny in the way that they either happen or get lost during time. You may remember creating the Barstow Bee out on a field, and that has been done at almost every campus we've had, from Westport to Cherry Street to State Line. It's really important for Barstow as a school, with its 130-year history, to engage all of its alumni. And that means that there are some ladies who are 80s and 90s in their age, and it's important for us to keep them engaged and tell them that we're still doing some of the things that they remember. We're a cutting-edge school. We have a fabulous technology program. We have BTVN, which is wonderful. But some of the older alums don't actually understand why that's important, and they want to know that there are pieces of this school that they would still recognize, like Tree Day, like Pretenders Club. So it's really important to keep those new and old pieces connected.
Hey John, do I get to plant a tree when I become a senior later?
Oh, you might. I know that you guys are most likely indignant when we always jump the gun on the question of the week, but you'll have to deal with it because we have no other way of transitioning. Wonjo, what book are you reading?
Persepolis. I assume we're going to watch the question of the week segment now, right?
I'm reading a classic, actually, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss.
I'm reading When Did You Last See Her by Lemony Snicket.
I'm reading Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
I am reading The Sea by John Banville. It is a Man Booker Prize winner, and it's about old age and mortality, so really happy stuff.
I'm reading The Hobbit.
I am reading Code Orange.
I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey right now. It's a great novel.
I am reading The Extraordinary Education of Nicholas Benedict.
I'm reading Lolita.
I'm reading Rules.
I'm reading The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde.
I'm reading all the lovely bad ones.
I'm reading a book called Rafa. I read.
I'm reading Wonder.
I just finished a book called A Hologram for the King by Dave Eggers.
I'm reading Flip.
Persepolis.
Math.
I'm reading The Hunger Games.
Right now, I just finished a book called Quiet by Susan Cain. That was excellent. It's about our society and how we prize people who are extroverted and don't value introverts as much. And it was super interesting to read, so I would really recommend it.
The kind of friends we used to be.
I am reading the Communist Manifesto, so I can throw around big words like bourgeoisie and proletariat.
Fluffy.
I'm reading On the Road by Jack Kerouac.
Lost and Found. I'm reading The Old Man and the Sea.
11/22/63 by Stephen King.
I'm reading The Sea of Monsters.
I am currently reading Heaven is a Playground, which is a sports book written by a man about 30 or 40 years ago about playground basketball in Brooklyn, New York. It's pretty good.
The Lord of the Rings.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I'm reading Time at the Top and All in Good Time.
This is such a complicated name that I had to look it up to make sure I had it just right. But I am reading The Gurney Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer, and it's really good.
Owen.
I'm reading Coraline because I have not read it before, and it's supposed to be an excellent book.
Persepolis.
But you were
I don't know how to read.
to me, I was begging you, please don't go. I'll be the princess.
Oh, scroll
It's a love story. Baby, just say yes.
John, really?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so engrossed by those suggestions, I decided to pursue them immediately.
Not bad. Mr. Lute, I want to tell you that I did finish reading Persepolis, and I'm working on my essay. Well, it's time to end today's show. Tonight, before bed, grab a new book to read, take a classic, enjoy the beautiful language of emotion, take a little time, like this guy.
Oh,
Have a
and
fantastic day.
this just in, current grade total points for Operation Breakthrough are freshmen, you have 435, sophomores, you have 120, juniors, you have 0, and seniors, you have 3,335. Have a great day.